so as we see, I think there's a statistic for every 0.5% rate decrease, that means 5 million more Americans can actually afford to get into a home. And so as rates continue to come down, we're going to have more demand, but there's still a ton of demand for rent.
Well, and that's the other thing is I talk to people all the time, and they're just like, I just don't think I ever want to own a house. Like, they want the freedom and flexibility of renting. I'm not that person. So to them, I'm just like, great, you could rent my basement anytime you want.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine.
I just had some clients call me that they're trying to buy the home that they've been renting for 17 years.
Oh wow.
And while on the phone, I'm a math nerd, right, when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I said, hey, what have you paid in rent? You know, and they told me it was this for 10 years and this for 7 years.
It's going to be a big number.
It was like $230,000. When they started renting the home, it was only worth $250,000. And now it's worth, I think their purchase price is close to $600,000. And so just the regret in her voice when we were talking was just very interesting, right? And they're still kind of wavering on whether or not they should do this. And I'm like, you are paying 100% interest if you're not owning a home.
I mean, at this point, they literally already just about paid for the home.
Yes, what it was originally worth.
Yeah,
for sure.
Is this home in Lehigh? Because this sounds like my neighbor's backyard neighbor.
It's not. It's where I live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, because they've lived there for over a decade, and I'm like, why haven't they bought it yet?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny too, because literally as we sat down to start this podcast, right at the beginning of it, I got a phone call from somebody. They've been renting 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Like almost the exact same situation. And they called me a few months ago and they're like, hey, we want to try to buy a house. And this is them calling me to do the same thing. And I'm just like, you guys needed to have done this forever ago, and that money would have gone towards something else. But it's kind of like that, the story, you know, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time is like now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in the foreseeable future. It's not going to necessarily get better. It's just going to continue to progress how it's currently progressing. So you might as well take advantage of it and stop kicking the can down the road and just continuously not making money.
Yeah, there's all those funny Instagram reels about, you know, people in 2021 saying, oh, I'm going to buy when the market crashes, right? And all of these things. And then it's like 2025, they're like giving him the money, right? Like to put down.
It's like that Interstellar meme with Matthew McConaughey when he's like counting on it. I see a bunch of those.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just, here's the thing. It's never going to be the perfect time.
Yeah.
Not everyone hits the wave just right. But at some point you got to jump in and start swimming. And I don't see this amazing crash coming where people are going to buy homes that were $500,000 for $300,000. I just don't see that happening. The other thing in Utah, we're pretty insulated because of all these great economic markers and things that we have here in Utah. And so it's a little bit more stable than the rest of the country. I have a meeting with the guy who's running the Olympics in a couple of weeks from now. And he's been a part of 5 Olympics before.
Wow.
And just hearing him talk about the things that happen, not just like for the games itself, but all the ancillary
bolstering up, the community.